Oh, it's weird sitting here now. It's going to get me emotional again. Looking back, as Joe Marler said, I've got old over the 6 years. It's a great club, it had great people, great players. There was everyone saying it was broken and, Bloodgate, the end of the club and all that sort of stuff. But you know that the odds were pretty much there that we were going to have a decent period of time. And we hadn't finished the way we wanted to finish, but we've done some incredible things over the years and had some great memories, and now it's time to move on. But no, God, yeah, I do look young. Knew that we had players that could do a job. Knew that we needed a bit of luck, and we played, some brilliant rugby. And it's one of the fondest memories going to Thomond Park and winning that day. And it started engendering that belief that we could, compete with the very best. Very special because that gave the first trophy for a number of years to the club, and when you win in that sort of way, it's probably even more exciting because the emotion just pours out. You just almost can't believe it. And Gonzo Camacho, he'll be forever etched in the 150 years of history of this club from next year. We were completely written off as just the World Cup has helped them. That's why they're up the top of the table. Look at Toulouse, they came in, they bullied us, and I was doing my usual with the players, kind of going, margins, which people are sick of me talking about. Maybe they took us slightly for granted in terms of, they're beating us at home, we're coming over to Toulouse, and we went with a number of changes as well, and we played some absolutely unbelievable rugby. We were poor in a lot of ways, but had that belief that comes from winning, that you'll turn it around. And probably to the dying day, thank Northampton for running from deep where they should have just hacked it long when they got more than 2 scores ahead, because Strafe, again from a kick-off, we got a penalty which got us back within a score with only 7 or 8 minutes left, wasn't long. And then we get a penalty, we kick it down, and then the whole of the stoop dragged them all over. Probably the best maul, the most beautiful maul I've ever seen. Yeah, a chance to win the Premiership. We knew in winning that we'd won it the right way. Not just for the way we played, just the way it was, the way we were structured, the way we are as a club, and nothing will ever take that away from the club. And just driven by a very special bloke, the most selfless rugby player, and I would say the perfect role model for anyone who's achieved a lot in sport. And I think in 20, 30, 40 years' time, people look back and say they're very thankful that someone like Chris Robshaw was at this club. But holding the trophy here, and people forget. They always talk about last minutes of matches, don't they, against Northampton and other matches. But the last minute in Northampton in the LV Cup that year, he scored a try and converted it in the very last second of the game, and we kept it alive. That actually got us our home draw in the semi-final, and ultimately paved the way to us winning. We beat Bath, we beat Sale. Yeah, it was getting 3 trophies in 3 years, 3 top 4s in 3 years. It was good times. I think the last 2 seasons have been really frustrating because we've got great players here. We've had issues with the Six Nations both years. This year, we were right in it after nine games. And when I say right in it, I think one of the form sides in the country, culminating in 2 sides going toe-to-toe at the stoop. Even this year, through all the ups and downs, there've been some special games as well. So I've known John since 96, 95, and his time in Richmond, and he's been just incredible for me here. He's an amazingly loyal person. He might challenge you, which all good teams need, but then when you leave that room, he's been 100% behind me for 6 years, and he'll do a brilliant job with the coaching team. And last game for Quins. Like in anything, I think I need a fresh challenge, and I'm very proud of everything that we've done and achieved at Quins. I'll miss it massively. You can hear it in my voice. It's been an emotional couple of days, but I look forward to the experience with Italy, both from my family and from a professional point of view. I hope, like in anything, you get an opportunity in your life to contribute to a club, and I hope I've done it to the best of my ability, given some great memories, given some frustrations, but I wouldn't change a thing.